Howdy, fellas and ladies. This is Nerdentials, your weekly source of the nerdy essentials.
Close enough.
Today, it is Wednesday, and we are talking of TVs. Today,
Shows.
we have the Joe. We have the Paul.
And the clap.
Oh.
And here we go.
And who are you?
I'm Jeff.
Okay.
Welcome,
All right, Jeff. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the first weekly dose of TV Talk Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, we're going to sit down and chat. Again, we are absent one nerd from the table, and that is Matthew. You are missed, sir. We will see you next week.
Rest in peace.
He's not gone. Dear God, no. He's not. He's fine.
Yeah, he's here.
He's okay.
Somewhere.
In our hearts.
Yes.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Anyway.
I'm kidding, man. I love
guys,
you. I miss you every day.
In tradition of this week's slew of episodes with movies, TV, and video games, for TV Talk, let's reflect a little bit on 2016.
Joe, what did you like this last year? What really captured your attention?
For me, AMC's The Walking Dead, season 7.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with that one.
We're gonna go with that
We're
one.
gonna go with that
Season
one.
There's a number
7, there's a number in there, and it's 2016, so keep that in mind. They're in mid-season break. Some people fell off, I know, from the premiere due to a handful of things, this guy. Story changes, violence being too much. One thing with this show is that it does have occasional lulls. Every season goes through some dry spots. But one thing that's kept me on board is AMC, the writers there, those guys have always managed to bring me back somehow before the end of the season or by the end of the season. I've always been like, and it never stepped away, honestly. It was one of those things that I'm committed to it. I love it. I watch it with my wife. It's just one of those things we both wait for every Sunday night. And here's the thing. If you guys were if you guys were a fan of the graphic novel series, there's disputes and controversy between plot changes and whatnots, but aside from that, if you're a fan, you kind of knew what was going to come, and not everyone's caught up on the entire thing, so I'm going to keep this fairly spoiler-free, but you knew what to expect in the premiere. I'm just going to throw that out there as far as the level of violence that occurred. Me, it didn't bother me a whole lot.
I saw
A lot of sadness,
Good.
a lot of depth of tears for this show, but you know what?
Tear
Overall... Here's the thing. Overall, they had some lulls. Some people fell off after that because of the violence. Other people were like, the very next episode was pretty slow. Let's just throw that out there. But going through the last couple episodes before the season break, it brought it to a point of resurgence, I guess, for, like, if you'd been following it up to this point, by the last 2 episodes before this season break, you would have definitely, in my opinion, I think you would have definitely found a reason to come back to it.
Okay. Well, I'll watch it at some point. He needs to catch up a lot more.
Yeah, I know.
He's got like a
Paul's
season,
experiencing a lull
season's
in
worth.
season 5 right
Season
now for
5,
you.
yeah. It season 4 was season 3. I think was the moment where I was just like, I'm done with this show. I finished it. It's far back now, long enough we can say it. I hated Andrea. Absolutely hated her.
Some of us did. I was that one. I was one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just
personally.
like she turned her back on her friends for some sweet eye patch. And because of that, I kind of lost it with that show.
So, moving on. Jeff, you want to squeeze out a point on a show
Yeah,
for
I will
2016?
squeeze one out right now in a
Squeeze it out
second.
there.
Westworld. So Westworld was great. And I'm the only one that has finished it here at this table.
I'm halfway.
Halfway. He hasn't even started, and he needs to.
We're bad at being nerds. What can I say? Life.
We're nerds in a lot of areas, and nerds cover a wide range of things.
Darn tootin'.
So for me, I love anything that goes into AI. Like, AI is just so interesting to me. Like, her, Ex Machina, anything to do with, like, a Turing test or anything. Like, it's great. So this is not more. This isn't really giving too much away, but it's more about AI. It's set in the West, like a theme park that's set in the West with a bunch of artificially intelligent hosts. Now, it's about a journey of them getting their sentience.
That's what I was feeling, and that's what I read into before even starting it. And you're starting to, by episode 5, where I'm at, you start seeing that.
Yes.
Start
but
to unfold.
It pulls you in first episode. I was on board, I was strapped on, and I was just
You're riding that train into
yeah,
town.
I know, but look, I was strapped in, not...
I was strapped on.
I was strapped on.
To his back.
If you haven't seen it, you should watch Westworld. I'm going to keep it very vague because it is something that just has
worth
twists and
waiting
turns.
to see.
Yes, it has twists and turns, and it will pull you in.
I'm going to go a bit of a different route. I'm going to steer away from cable, and I'm going to go towards basic. I love Gotham. It's kind of my show that I look forward to watching, like when I have a day off. Things like...
That's your guilty pleasure, kind of?
It's not... I don't feel guilty about it in the least. I think it is a great show. I love what they're doing with creating the Gotham City that we know and love. And, I mean, I understand people's reservations. Like, who wants to watch a show about a young Bruce Wayne? It's like, what's going to happen? But I think they do a really good job of giving us Batman-esque action in a show where Batman isn't there yet. And it's a lot of nice little Easter eggs and things like that. And you can, if you're willing to draw the parallels between characters, you know, there's a lot of proto-characters in Gotham. A lot, and especially in this season, and then especially in the last season. They've teased the Joker so many different times that I can see a lot of people getting irritated. And their most second to last most recent iteration of the Joker, played by Cameron Monaghan from Showtime's Shameless, is just incredible.
Nice.
Just absolutely fantastic.
I think so. Have they actually shown any physical apparitions of the Joker in that show, or is it just alluded to?
It's been alluded to. They've shown like versions of it. Like in season 2, there was an episode where the Joker character was played by Lori Petty, Tank Girl. She plays the leader of a punk rock band. Huh?
I think that...
Lori Petty. She was in the movie Tank Girl.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, Demi Moore.
No, that's G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But then Lori Petty was also in like A League of Their Own, and
the reason I asked,
she's also in Orange Is the New Black.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
She's the little sister.
Shaved head.
Yeah, but she was the little sister in League of Her Own. Yeah,
Yep.
I got you. Okay.
I asked because I was just curious. So you think that maybe there's a little bit of reservations on actually putting him into the show because of what, maybe the age difference between the characters, or because there's such a hard way to pull off that character?
It's hard to pull off that character because we don't know. Because if you wanna go what's considered quote unquote canon with the Joker, there's a lot of
get Mark Hamill in there somewhere.
I know. Well, not just that, but I mean, there's a lot of people who they consider canon Joker storyline to be the Killing Joke.
Sure.
You know, and if that's the case, then the Joker, it shouldn't be a thing about age difference.
But overall, that show, you're sticking with it.
Yeah, I've stuck with it through 3 seasons. I've loved it.
You see excitement and promise in the next season?
Absolutely. I just finished the mid-season finale. I just rewatched it.
Okay.
And I really loved it. It's leading to some interesting places. I like this Jim Gordon. Side note, the actor who plays Jim Gordon, Ben McKenzie, played Batman in Batman Year One. He was the voice for Bruce Wayne.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I'm totally on board with giving it a shot at some point. Our backlogs are just stacking, guys, on what we need to watch.
It's on. First 2 seasons are on Netflix. Check them out and kind of just check yourself at the door and be like, all right, this is not Batman per se, but
dump
it's
your reservations.
Yeah,
right.
Because if you're willing to accept it, it's a lot of fun, and It's campy, it's corny sometimes, but the action is decent, and it gets surprisingly dark. The season comes back January 16th.
Speaking of January 16th, not that particular date, but January in general, is a month I'm looking forward to. Me and Matt, I don't know about you guys, but we've been tracking Marvel's Netflix original series and the CW's superhero series. Shake no, shake yes. Yeah,
Yes.
you've watched a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm got to catch up on season 3 of Flash, but I'm all caught up through season 2. Legends of Tomorrow is pretty decent.
Supergirl.
I'm really excited to start it.
Since it's going to the CW.
No, it's already on the CW now.
Season
They changed
2 right now, it's on there. Right there in mid-season break with the rest of them.
I don't understand why the hell they ever thought they should put it on CBS in the first place, because it's the same exact production company.
It was
as
just,
for CW.
I think that was just networks grabbing at strings, trying to get something popular on their network, and they had some kind of creative right to hold on to that. And anyway, just like
CBS was like, we did Lois and Clark.
Yeah.
you know what, exactly. That's anyway. I guess we should give our guys to know what they're doing. CW.
Here you go.
Anyway, and I guess they're doing a great job with that. Where it's at right
Season
now.
1's on Netflix. I gotta check it out. I'm excited for it.
Netflix Marvel.
Great.
Yeah.
Netflix Marvel original series. Right now, we don't know. There's nothing yet for. They're in the works, but there's no dates for Daredevil, Jessica Jones, or Luke Cage.
Actually,
yet.
Luke Cage, the second season was just announced.
Is there a date for it or a time for it?
This year. I think by the end of this year, Luke Cage is coming out. But the
Also
thing
this
is
fall?
And the
also.
Punisher.
But here's the thing:
That's-
the
I'm gonna
reason
touch
we're not
that in a
getting
second.
we're not getting any announcements for those other ones is because this year we're getting the Defenders
And Iron Fist. Yes, I know those.
Minnesota.
The Defenders are getting an 8-episode treatment, which is a little weird, but maybe they're kind of testing the waters. And it is also going to be a group. I mean, it's all of them.
That's
and
going to be
so that's
big
going to be a lot.
budget.
That's going to be an undertaking right there. Iron Fist, I think, has a 13-episode treatment. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so CW, Marvel, all that stuff, exciting. January coming up. Mid-year. Anyway, a lot of good stuff for shows.
Game of Thrones. We gotta wait.
I'm only about 2 years old on that series as well, because I just started, like, when I was living out in Nevada, I just started that show. And me and the wife binge watched that.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
to catch up.
We've been
tried.
following for 4 years. Like,
Yeah.
Absolutely,
we
that's fine.
could go on for forever about Game of Thrones.
Which is why we're going to make this a really fun show for you guys. We've got lots of shows we like, a lot of oldies, a lot of goodies and newies. But leave your comments down below, guys, of shows that were your favorites of 2016. List your favorite 2016 TV shows.
Yeah. Even if they're on their mid-season break.
Even on mid-season break, that's fine. We covered those too.
So, yeah, I think most of both of your guys were mid-season breakers.
Yeah, we're in.
right
Both of
now.
our shows
Yeah.
are in the midst of mid-season break.
And
Mine's
so
the
two-
only one that's final.
Yeah, you have 2. Yeah, you got 2 years until your
and
next
you've
one.
got a longer break than everyone.
Westworld is going to take 2 years, but it's okay. I'm a Sherlock fan. I'm used to that. So, it's okay. I can deal with that.
And I will speak for Matt by saying, hey, buddy, I got you on the CW and Netflix stuff.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
we're all
agree.
on breaks for those shows right
Yeah.
now. Thanks for joining us this Wednesday. Come back Friday for our gameplay talk. That's in 2 days. And subscribe and keep up to date with our new format when new episodes drop. But as far as the talk show goes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, guys, from now on. So keep in tune for that stuff.
You can catch Joe at this. You can catch me at this.
Mr.
You can
Jeff.
catch Paul
And
at
Jeff.
this. And then you can catch Matt right here.
We're just going to put it right up there.
Yeah.
That's
Rest
Matt.
in peace, Matt.
That's Matt.
Again. So morbid. Stop it. Matthew. Come back. We miss you.
Rest in place.
Yeah, that's all it
better.
means.
Much better.
That's all it means. Rest in place.
Yeah.
Rest in
6 feet
place.
under.
As always, nerds, we'll see you
On the other side. You want to do that? Let's do that one again.
Yeah, okay,
I
just a
don't
second.
mind the awkwardness, but
And we'll see you
on the other side.
Was that? That's what we.
Paul, where are you?
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
didn't
buddy.
know he
All
was
right.
actually going
And
to the-
as always, nerds,
See you on the other side.
The other side.
We're gonna stop.
Yeah,
We're
it's
done.
done.
See you